Hello children, here I am, your AEM ma'am, and today we shall begin with the poem Beauty. Before we move on and start reading the poem, let us do some background research on the poet. Well, here we can see it is written by Louise Abeyta Chivivi, or as she was known as E.A. Sher, or Blue Corn. Well, she was born on September 9th, 1926. She breathed her last on 21st July 2014 at the age of 87. Her nationality is letter Pueblo American, and her occupation, she was an author, a poet, and an educator. She was very popularly known for I am a Pueblo Indian girl. Children, please don't get confused. Here, Indian girl is not about India, our country. It is about Native American culture, one of the tribes of the Native Americans. Here you can see the cover of the book, of the particular book that she was popular for. Why are we doing this background research on the poet? It is important. Because you see, she belonged to this Native American culture. So in her poem, Beauty, we are going to see the reflections of the culture a little bit. You see, she talks about people dancing during the harvest. She talks about singers who chant their hymns or particular words with earnest convictions, with beliefs. Then she talks about special deeds, good deeds that are very common among these tribes. Okay? So now, let us see what she has to say to us in the poem Beauty. Let's move on. First of all, children, before we start reading the poem, when you hear the word beauty, just anything that comes to your mind, what is it? Think of it and remember it. And then after we finish reading the poem, then again think of the word beauty and see what comes to your mind. I am very sure that this time there is going to be a big change in the way you think, in the way you perceive beauty. Okay, so let's begin. Beauty is seen in the sunlight, the trees, the birds, corn growing and people working or dancing for their harvest. So beauty is not about any particular thing. It is not a beautiful flower or a beautiful dress or a beautiful movie or any particular thing. Beauty can be seen in literally everything. So beauty can be seen in the sunlight. When the bright sunlight comes, we open our windows and we see the bright sunlight. Oh, what a beautiful sight it is, isn't it? The trees swaying in the wind, the birds flying in the sky, or simply sitting on the branch and pecking. What a beautiful sight, isn't it? Corn growing and people working or dancing for their harvest. I was talking about the culture of the Native Americans. You see, fields, green fields, beautiful fields, all people together, they are there. They are singing their songs, they are dancing. It is the time of harvest, time of fruition. Whatever they have been working for such a long time on the fields, now is the time to reap their rewards. And it is a very happy scenario. This is what they find beautiful. And if we have special eyes, we can also perceive that beauty in it. So the poet talks about beautiful corn. What is corn? It's a cereal, we all know it, isn't it? Bhutta. People working or dancing for their harvest. They are enjoying themselves on the fields. And it is overall a very, very beautiful scene. Everybody is enjoying positive, happy energy everywhere. Okay, next. Beauty is heard in the night, wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting anything in earnest. Beauty is heard. We hear beauty. Now, beauty is an abstract concept. We cannot touch or hear or smell like that. But we need that special heart to perceive anything that is beautiful, isn't it? Beauty is heard. How? In the night time, wind sighing. You know, when wind blows or the air blows, there is a particular sound. You can always hear this, especially seasides. If you sit and you relax and you see the wind gushing through your ears, through your hair, and that beautiful sound that it makes, what beauty it is, isn't it? And when the wind sighs, what is the meaning of the word sighing? Sighing is basically the sound of deep, loud breath. It is sometimes when we are extremely relaxed, that sound of relaxation. The wind is sighing as if the wind is relaxed. Rain falling, rain is falling, pitter patter, the raindrops, the melody that is created with the beautiful drops. You can hear that beauty. What beautiful sound is coming. Or a singer chanting anything in earnest. When a person is saying something with strong conviction, with a belief. And what is chanting? Chanting is when you say some words or phrases repeatedly in a melodious tone, isn't it? The melody when a priest chants the mantras, the melody of the holy azan, the melody when the priest says the sermons in the church, everything is beautiful. All you need is that special ear. And even the breaking of a cup, that sound can be beautiful, isn't it? Let's move on. Beauty is in yourself. Good deeds, happy thoughts that repeat themselves in your dreams, in your work, and even in your rest. Well, first and foremost, children, beauty is in ourselves. When we look at the mirror and we put on some lipstick or some shadow, and the boys who put their fingers through the hair and look like a hero, that is different. But without any makeup, early morning after waking up, you stand in front of the mirror. If you see the beauty in yourself, that is what matters. Beauty is in the heart, not in the outer, in the exterior part. It's everything that is inside of us. Good deeds. Good deeds are good acts. When you help someone, it's beautiful. When you share something with someone, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. Good thoughts. Why are good thoughts beautiful? You're sitting and you're thinking that I'm going to harm that person in that way. Or you're feeling very sad, you're crying and crying. There is no beauty in shedding tears for something that has been lost. Beauty would be shedding tears of happiness. Good thoughts. Okay, whatever has been lost, it has been lost. I have to buck up and I have to think of something that will make me not lose the next time. Or let us just sit here and imagine what we have and be grateful for it. That is going to be a beautiful thought. Especially at this time when we are all going through this critical time, COVID, natural disasters. It is hard to see beauty, but if we have that heart, no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult times are, it is always going to be beautiful, isn't it? That repeat themselves in your dreams. Now children, if you do something good, there is a special satisfaction that you feel inside. If you help someone, suppose a small girl or a boy crying on the road, has gone hungry for 3 days, you give her some food, the smile that you bring on the lips of that little girl or the boy, it is going to derive a wonderful sense of satisfaction in you, and that satisfaction remains in yourselves. And when you go to sleep, it repeats. That satisfaction keeps on. It's like a rippling effect. It's there inside of you. The good deeds and the good thoughts. If you think of something very good and you go to sleep thinking good, it is going to have a good impact on your dreams. In fact, even in the way you sleep, it is also beautiful. So all we need to have is a special eye and that heart that perceives beauty in everything. In all your work, and even in your rest, whatever work you do, even the smallest work, the pettiest work, do it in a beautiful way. And you are going to find your life to be the most beautiful thing that can be. Everything is beautiful. Getting low marks in test, very sad. Beauty of it is, understand your mistakes. Next time, score high marks, score full marks. So children, everything is beautiful. Absolutely, everything is beautiful. And this firm conviction you need to have in yourself. And from today onwards, I think no matter what happens to you, no matter what happens around you, try to look at the silver lining in the cloud. Try to perceive everything with that special sense of beauty. So that's it for the class. I hope we have had a wonderful class, a beautiful one indeed. Please share your experiences of beauty in the comments below. Let me know. And for any problems, for any clarifications, you can always call me. That's the beauty of it. So that's it for the day. Take care. Bye-bye. All of you, stay home, stay safe, be very, very happy.